I'm Joe Chili. Don't forget to join all your favorite personalities, JP, Roger Christian, and me, with classic oldies from the 60s and 70s on the Big Weck. Joining us today on Buffalo on the Rise is Michele Pellette from Charcuterie Luxe. How are you?
I'm great. Thanks for having me.
I'm glad to have you. I'm looking at all these wonderful things sitting over here. Well, now tell us a little bit about your background with Charcuterie Luxe. This is something you've been doing just for a short period of time?
Since January, since the beginning of the year. I was in California in December, last December. We were on vacation, and I went to this event and I saw this charcuterie cart, and I'd never seen it before. I'm like, what is this? And they said, well, this is charcuterie. We do different events. We do private parties. We do fundraisers. So I came back to Buffalo and I had a cart made. And that's kind of how it started with my charcuterie cart.
Well, now tell, for the benefit of those people that are, uneducated like me, when I first met you, I wasn't sure what charcuterie was, right? And I feel, but explain, what exactly is charcuterie?
Well, it's meats and cheeses and nuts and olives and just a bunch of good food that you just, put together, and it comes out as a beautiful board or a cup, as you can see. I do these cups, which are so popular now because I think during COVID, people did, if you went somewhere, they didn't want to share food.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying? So the cups and the grazing boxes, I have a grazing box too, are so popular. I do a ton of them. And I also do my cart. So it's...
Well, I can identify with that. As I was growing up, we didn't like to share food in my family either. If you reached for food, we'd stab you with our fork. So, that wasn't going to happen. But you know what? What it kind of reminds me of, it's like antipasto, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Right. When I get an antipasto plate, people would think I was crazy because I would make a meal out of that.
Right.
And not have anything else. They go, what are you doing? You're missing the best stuff. And I go, no, you're missing the best stuff.
Right.
But this is really great. So you do any kind of functions? Can you like large functions, small functions? For
both.
Going to people's homes or going to people's offices?
We do corporations, we do dealerships, did like the Child and Family Services. I also now do classes. I teach charcuterie classes, how to make the grazing boxes and the cups. So I just want to show you my cups here. This one is for the fall, so this is fun. I've been doing a lot of events with this one, and I had this event I did at the library, and I knew there were going to be children there, right? So I got some Peeps, some little.
Oh yeah, I remember the Peeps, marshmallow Peeps. Yeah.
Right. So they had, Halloween Peeps. So I passed them out to the children. The adults were like this. Excuse me.
Can I have one?
Can we have some Peeps? So they were, you would think they were like, it was so funny. So I gave everybody a Peep. So then the next show I did, there were like 25 girls. They were drinking wine. And at the end, I brought out the Peeps. I said, I got Peeps. And they're like, oh, we love Peeps. So it's so funny, but people love the Peeps.
So you had Peeping Toms and Peeping Teresas.
Yes.
Let me ask you this. When you're doing a class, it's going to sound weird. When you're doing a class, how do you keep people from eating the things that are...
I see people go like this. Oh yeah, they do. And that's okay.
All the time?
Yeah. Oh yeah, but this is another thing I found out. They're very competitive. People are like, okay, look at this one. And a lot of them I'm noticing is that they look better than mine. Some of these people are so creative. It's amazing.
Well, that's got to make you feel good, though. I mean, really.
I love it. It's so much fun. And people have, it's not brain surgery. We're just out to have a good time, and people get creative.
Well, now, as we're getting closer to the holidays.
Yes.
Tell us, get all excited. Tell us about holiday get-togethers, parties, and what are you going to do for that?
So I have 8 classes booked.
Okay.
So some of them are private. People like, like a girls' night out. They'll invite me over, I'll bring everything, and they do the wine with the girls, and then I set up and I teach them how to make a cup, and it's a ball. Plus I'm also doing corporate team building.
Okay.
Like the corporations will bring me in, because I supply everything. You don't have to think. So I supply everything, and it's a good team building.
What about a woman's stagette?
Oh, absolutely. Like I've done that for with the cart before.
Really?
Brought the cart. Oh yeah, yeah.
But just don't put the stagette before the cart. I guess that would be. This is really very interesting to me. Aside from the fact that my mouth is watering as I'm looking at these, but virtually everything in there is edible.
Oh yeah, yeah. Except of course the little picks aren't. Yeah.
Well, that's afterwards.
Yeah, there's you can pick your teeth. There's pumpkins, and that's what I like about the holidays. There's all kinds of Christmas and there's Christmas peeps. I found out. I'm so excited. So I'm going to get a bunch of, because I got a bunch of Christmas shows or events I'm doing too. So
Okay.
yeah.
All right. So, how do people get a hold of you?
They can call 716-400-4698. And we'll, reserve your seat for you. Or I am also doing wine tasting at some liquor stores. I'm doing private parties, like people, fundraisers. I'll do like 50 of these for fundraisers. And then where's the Buffalo Bills one? Go Bills. I even have a Buffalo Bills one.
Very nice.
With the helmet.
Very
so
nice.
yes.
All right. So reserve your peep now. Thank you very much, Michele. For more information and answers to your questions, contact Charcuterie Luxe by calling 716-400-4698 or search Charcuterie Luxe in Orchard Park on Facebook. Sponsorship and promotional consideration for the preceding segment was provided by Charcuterie Luxe. And don't forget to join all of us weekdays on The Big Wagon.